Out there, everyone. I am Tiffany, a certified pregnancy health coach, and I'm here to empower and encourage you through your pregnancy journey. It's just a little note. I'm just not getting over a cold. The weather changed here over the past week. We had a whole week of rain, and the temperature dropped dramatically. And you know how that is with the change in weather. People tend to get sick, and I fell into that category. So I'm just not really getting my voice back. So just bear with me, okay? So today I'm going to touch on the topic of morning sickness, or maybe I should call it all day sickness. I know that is exactly what it was for me, especially during my first pregnancy. Oh my gosh. No matter what I ate, what I drank, I could not keep anything down. And I know there are a lot of women out there who struggle with that same thing, trying to make sure that they are able to eat and drink during pregnancy, or especially during that first trimester, and they're unable to do so a lot of the times. So I'm going to share 5 tips with you that I know for sure worked for me. So hopefully they will work for you to try to make it a little easier, if not kind of eliminate it or get rid of it altogether. Everyone is different. So what is morning sickness exactly and what causes it? So it's different for different women. There's no one cause for it. It can be caused by an increase in your hormone levels. It can be caused by a decrease in blood sugar levels. It can also be caused if you're carrying more than one baby. It just varies for different women. If you're having any kind of emotional stress or anything, to that nature, it can cause you to have, suffer greatly from that as well. So tip number one, it worked great for me with pregnancy number 3 because I was super nauseous, and I found that whenever I went for long periods of time without eating and I let my stomach actually get empty, then I would most definitely be nauseous. So eat small amounts, but eat often, okay? So make sure you keep bland foods around that you can eat and you can snack on every couple of hours, and just eat small amounts, all right? So make sure that you don't, go without and you're starving, because that can lead to nausea as well. Step number 2, not step number 2, tip number 2. Tip number 2 is going to be ginger, ginger, and ginger. You can get ginger ale, ginger tea, ginger vitamins, ginger pops. You can go to your gas station, and get you a ginger ale. You can go to the grocery store, get you some ginger tea. Ginger is a natural anti-inflammatory, and so that helps with your nausea. Okay, so make sure that you put that in your diet if you can. All right, because it will help you with your nausea. Also, let me see. Tip number 3, you want to get as much protein as you can, and you want to get as much vitamin B as you can. And you can do that by eating nuts, okay? Lacking those things can cause you to have nausea. You want to try to avoid spicy foods, fried foods. And I know that when we get pregnant, we start craving maybe things that we didn't crave before. We start craving more of things that we craved before or ate before. But nah, it's not always a good thing to just, overindulge and just eat whatever you want just because, you are pregnant, because that can cause you to feel sick, okay? Tip number 4, I know that some women say that they struggle with keeping fluids down. So make sure that you try to stay as hydrated as you possibly can. Um, and you can do that. So you can eat meals, right? But you don't necessarily have to drink with your meals when you're eating them. So you can eat and then you can drink, and then you can eat and then you can drink. You don't have to drink your liquids with your meals. And make sure that you try to take at least, small sips. Don't just gulp down, because that can make it worse as well, okay? Um, Try to stay as hydrated as you possibly can, before pregnancy, during pregnancy, and even after pregnancy. Being dehydrated is the worst ever. I've been there. I've been in a hospital. I've had those IVs because I was, dehydrated, and they kept me there until I looked like I was among the living again and I was fully hydrated. So try to make sure that you stay as hydrated as possible. And tip number 5, make sure that you rest as much as you can. I know that a lot of us have so much going on in our day. We work 2 jobs. We have a house, we have our kids. We have other obligations. And speaking of kids, mine is in the background making noise, but whatever. It's okay. So yes, I know we all have a lot of obligations and different things that we have to do, throughout our day-to-day life and our day-to-day basis. But whenever you can, make sure that you're resting as much as you possibly are able to do so. If you're overtired, if you're stressed, if you're emotionally drained, those things can lead to you feeling nauseated and not feeling so well. So try to kick your feet up when you can, try to catch a nap when you can. Those things will help you. So I hope that these tips will be useful to someone. I know they were useful to me. If you like this video, be sure to like. You can comment. Please hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram at I am mind, body, spirit. You can check out my blogs as well on my website. You can check out my coaching services also at www.tipsforwellness.com. I hope that you have a lovely, lovely evening, and I will be back. I hope that I'll be at 100% next time, but I just felt like I need to get on here and get these tips out and share them. And so until next time, peace, love, and light. Thank you.